A monster matchup, Jim Begley.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, modern centre-backs are judged on their ability to defend. But this guy, Christian Romero, is a player who excels up front too. He loves every opportunity to make a forward run. And even when it comes to set pieces, he'll hang around for minutes thereafter in the hope that he might just get an opportunity. So yes, he's a centre-back, but a very different one.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. And it's played forward. Tries a measured ball. And he's there to get it away. That's not going far. Simeone. That's a... And the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Alvarez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Stones. James, aim forwards. Menu. Simeone. Senesi. Simeone. Showing good feet. Time to deliver. And across it goes. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Saka. Menu. James. And here's Saka. McAllister getting this one clear. Simeone. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Gordon. Great defending, strong and determined. Alvarez. Now that's well seen too. O'Reilly. Yehi. Eze. Saka. Menu. And here's Saka. Now it's Gordon. And here's Gordon. O'Reilly. Messi. Senesi. Tagliafico. McAllister. Cuts out the pass. Saka is fouled. Senesi is there, and he can get that clear. And he welcomes it in. McAllister. James. Rice. Stones. Menu. James, shifted upfield. Up towards the front line. Well timed, excellent interception. And back to the keeper they go. Martinez sends that a long way. O'Reilly. Gordon. O'Reilly. Messi. He's in plenty of space here. And here's the chance to counter. Defending of the desperate variety. Eze. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Tagliafico. Otamendi. Otamendi gently done. Gehi can get it clear. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Gordon. Rice. Gordon. Rice. And here's Eze. Saka. That's tidy. And it's James. Oh, that's neat. James, and he whips it in. Otamendi attempts a clearance. Moved on forwards. And the flag has stayed down. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And here's Alvarez. Simeone stood his ground strongly. Rice. Rice for England have a free kick. Pickford, long ball by the goalkeeper. That's really well manoeuvred. Eze, and here's Kane. Kane with a shot! Argentina playing high up the pitch here, very much taking the front foot approach. And back to the goalkeeper. Now it's Alvarez. Stones. Rice. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Tagliafico. Messi. McAllister. Moved on forwards. Stones producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. James. Stones shifted upfield. Menu. Out to the left it goes. And here's Kane. And it's Menu. Cross in, looks like a good one. It's Kane! Keeper's not concerned by that. Menu. Eze. Gordon. Alvarez wins the duel this time. Gehi. And it's O'Reilly. Senesi makes the interception. He slings, chance for a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward. O'Reilly cuts it out. Eze. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Oh, look at the space here. Big chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Aimed in towards the centre. Tries to get it clear. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Otamendi forwards and with intent. Gordon. Eze. Out to the right. In it comes. Otamendi with the clearance. That'll be a throw. And it's Menu. Shot, surely! Oh, fantastic! He's got himself an absolute peach.
Yeah, Peter, I think you've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
England have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
McAllister, aim forwards, and he cuts out the supply. Gordon. England are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Gordon, gently done. Senesi. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Messi. Messi looking for a run-up. That has been knocked clear. Looking for a decent ball in. It's a mighty effort! Harmlessly behind. And it's O'Reilly. O'Reilly's cross. Lovely bit of skill. Now then, the ball's come loose. Simeone, played out to the right. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. KYRGYZ. Over to the left. Gordon looks to get on the end of this. And here's Alvarez. Alvarez! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Stones. Forward it goes. Saka tries a deft little ball. Eze has cut it out. Messi. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And it's Eze. Gordon. Ah, such a clever touch. There are a few waiting for it. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Cleared away. Menu knocks it out wide. Bullish header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, he certainly got to the ball well enough, but the rest didn't quite come off for him.
Gordon. And it's Eze. Lovely feet. Rice. He's being urged. It's clean! Could be danger here. Goal kick, as confirmed by the referee. Argentina to retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Otamendi.
England couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
KYRGYZ. Stones. And it's played forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Fernandez. Senesi. Romero. Otamendi. Fernandez. That's really well manoeuvred. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Messi. And here's Alvarez. Alvarez!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
And here's Alvarez. And he thumps it clear. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Fernandez. And here's Alvarez. Simeone. Simeone! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Romero, McAllister, Fernandez, Simeone chasing after it. Pass just lacking in accuracy. That's been won straight back. Romero, McAllister, and it's Messi. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Tagliafico, well, they're labouring their way towards the opposition goal here, Peter, and this needs a much livelier solution.
Rice. Oh, this looks sharp. Well read, nice interception. Romero. Tagliafico. Oh, nicely intercepted. Saka. James, forwards and with intent. He's got away. Now it's Eze. Eze! Ah, looking to break at pace. Otamendi. Otamendi shifted upfield. That's the throw. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Gordon. Now, what's he got in mind? O'Reilly. 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 Now, he's got space here. Gordon. He's onside. Cross goes in. Oh, what a climb! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Oh, that's a real disappointment as well, after he worked so hard to just get into position and get on the end of that in the first place. A lot of effort for very little reward.
Otamendi. And it's Messi. Messi made out to the left flank. Kane. Eze. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Otamendi. Aim forwards, calmly anticipates. Messi. McAllister. Simeone. Senesi. Oh, that's nice. Argentina have reclaimed it. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Stones. Oh, can he get onto this? And here's Alvarez. Simeone. And here's Alvarez. Messi. McAllister. Senesi. Fernandez. Muscular approach does pay off here. James. Stones. Stones gently done. Fernandez gets over and intercepts. Tagliafico. Romero. Oh, he's fizzed it forward. Deftly away. Oh, the clearance is short. O'Reilly. Saka. Moved on forwards. Tagliafico gets across to intercept that. And it's played forward. And it's Messi. Tagliafico. Crossed into the middle. Now it's Messi. Messi, it's a good-looking delivery. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Senesi. That's really well manoeuvred. And well played. That has snuffed out the danger. O'Reilly. Rice. O'Reilly. Gordon goes on a charge down the left. Gordon. Nice control. A chance to play it in. Simeone getting this one clear. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He has found the way through. Simeone. Keeper's dealt with that. Lobbed in behind. Eze looking to get on the end of this. And that's put paid to a promising move. Fernandez does really well to win the ball there. And they can counter here. Alvarez. And he's managed to get free. Plenty waiting in the middle. Messi hits it! Rice. Kane. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Menu, who does have an assist to his name. Now it's Gordon. Alvarez. He's found a way through. Gehi. Rice. Stones. Menu. Eze. That's a promising run he's making on the right. And here's Eze. And here's Kane. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Wonderful save by Martinez. Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought a starting position...
And the first 45 minutes are up. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
England go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. England carrying a one-goal lead. Messi. Alvarez. Tagliafico. And that's aimed into the middle. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Saka. And it's Eze. Now it's Kane. Kane played out towards the right wing. Back into the middle. Brilliantly cut out. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Romero. Messi. Romero shifted upfield.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Produces a cross. Fernandez. Tagliafico. Romero. Oh, there's a probing ball. That has been cut short. O'Reilly. Gehi. Menu. Menu gently done. Ball is over the line. That's been slipped through. That's an excellent interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Messi. Alvarez. Eze given the lift of his goal. O'Reilly. Stones. Menu. Has a look and place it forward. Messi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. James. Rice. James. James, forwards and with intent. Fernandez. Romero. Messi does really well to win the ball there. And here's Alvarez. James. Saka. And it's Eze. And they win it back again. Otamendi. McAllister. Romero, aim forwards. Senesi. McAllister. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Stones. James. Saka. Eze. Oh, nicely intercepted. Alvarez. And it's Messi. And it's made its way to him. And Messi! Oh, just wide.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Argentina can make their change now with a break in play. Moved on forwards. Stones. Gehi. Rice. Stones. James. Saka. James, gently done. It's come to nothing. Messi. Simeone. Eze. And here's Kane. Gordon. He's shifting through the gears here. Otamendi gets it clear. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
And he's there to clear it. Rice. Now it's Eze. Good pull. Oh, good spread. He is through here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's played forward. McAllister. Now it's Alvarez. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Rice. Still just a single goal between the sides. Menu. Saka. Stones. Stones forwards and with intent. Tagliafico gets over and intercepts. Tagliafico. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Messi. Messi! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Tries to get it clear. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Menu. Oh, he's found support out wide. Saka. He's got away. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And it's been taken short. Oh, smashing header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Kane is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Fernandez. McAllister. De Paul. Otamendi. De Paul. Tagliafico. Simeone looks to get on the end of this. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Fernandez. Fernandez shifted upfield. Stones. Stones gently done. James. Saka. Rice. Stones. And it's played forward. Saka. James. And here's Saka. Otamendi can get it clear. Oh, they could be caught out here. McAllister forwards and with intent. And it's Eze. Rice. And here's Gordon. Might be Eze! Well, that is asking for trouble. Can he deliver? And they got rid. That's good play. Now it's Saka. Mainu. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, they could break here. Messi. Alvarez. Now it's Simeone. And here's Alvarez. Great defending, strong and determined. And he has been fouled there. About as smooth as it gets. Argentina are level. Oh, that is a bit special. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Succumbs to the pressure. Tagliafico. James. Mainu. Hit into the middle. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he's running through. Alvarez spread out to the left. James with the slide tackle there. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And that is as far as they're going to go. Mainu wins the duel this time. Eze, and here's Kane. Gordon. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Eze. And here's Kane. Eze. And the finish! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Fernandez. Messi. Stones cuts it out. And it's Eze. Rice. Played out to the right. Menu. James. Saka. Nice physical challenge. McAllister. Messi. McAllister. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Menu. Senesi. Messi. Alvarez. Simeone. Senesi. And it's lofted through here. It's gone out for a throw-in. And the pass is intercepted. Played back to the goalkeeper. Romero. Otamendi. That's a sharp pass. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Argentina clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Romero. Fernandez. Romero, aim forwards. Stones. James. Moved on forwards. Saka chasing after it. And he's managed to get free. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Kane does really well to win the ball there. Menu. Messi. McAllister. Romero. Senesi. And it's played forward. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Argentina clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Rice. Into the last quarter of an hour. Gehi. Rice. Gehi. Menu. James, forwards and with intent. Otamendi gets it away. James. And here's Saka. Now it's Eze.
England clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Otamendi. Oh, good-looking ball. Tagliafico. Great defending, strong and determined. Simeone. Senesi. Now it's Simeone. He's through now. Simeone! Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Messi! Oh, super goal! A finish of true class! And the comeback is complete! That was beautiful. Something close to genius. Argentina get themselves into the lead.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
That's very neat. Gordon's cross, well read, and the danger is averted.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Romero shifted upfield. Menu. Over to the left. Played back in. And it's O'Reilly. Gordon. And here's Gordon. Can he finish? It's a loose ball. England are making a change now.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Romero, early ball out from the back. Stones. That's been drilled forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. McAllister. Otamendi. That's really well manoeuvred. Gordon. Proves too strong. And that's surely a foul. Free kick. Defending of the desperate variety. James crosses. And that has been cleared.
England really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Decent chance! And the lead stays intact, just.
Yeah, you always felt that they were going to up the tempo after going behind. It's not like they have any other option now. Argentina surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
It's run loose here.
England really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Romero aim forwards. McAllister. England are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Now it's Alvarez. De Paul. Romero. McAllister. Fernandez. Fernandez, gently done. Rice. O'Reilly. Gordon. Oh, that's well done, really robust.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Oh, can he get onto this? And it's Rice. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And that's been well dealt with.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Into the channel. Gordon.
England really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Into the last 5 minutes. Plays it through. Can he get onto this?
Argentina really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Messi. Now it's Messi. Real chance! And the ball's come loose here. That's really what... And a chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Bellingham. Gehi. Rice. Gehi forwards and with intent. McAllister did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Fernandez. Moved on forwards. Senesi. Senesi tries making a foray down the right. Simeone. Senesi. Now that's well seen too.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Needs a quality cross.
England really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Romero, aim forwards. Back into the middle. Alvarez. Messi. Alvarez. James. Saka. Bellingham. James. Now it's Bellingham. Played into the middle. And it's hoisted clear. England don't have many options and time is running out. Bellingham. Bellingham with the delivery. That's well blocked and back out it comes. James. And it's Bellingham. Simeone with the clearance. Now it's Gordon. Rice chips it through. Can he latch on to this? That has been knocked clear. And time is up. England pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, the game plan for me just looked a little confused, and the crowd seemed to pick up on this early on, and it just created a kind of negative vibe around the whole stadium. And I think this performance was one best deleted from the memory bank now.